Hello, one and all. Welcome back to the penultimate episode of the Mockeries. Say hello, the Mockeries.
Hello, Mockeries.
Alrighty, guys. Last we left off, our heroes got citizenship, went shopping. Thesia bought put down a down payment on a tavern that she will call her own. These guys comforted a bereaved Eremias, the elf who lost his partner at Salt's Watch, and gave him a button. Met Dust, a tabaxi from Vulpikar, a neighboring world to Cygalia, or not neighboring, but at least connected world to Cygalia, who was from a different clan than Cloud herself, and went aboard the Alacrity, a flying skyship captained by Alistair Armstrong, a man with missing one forearm, replaced with electric black sand, crewed by first mate Dust and many others, and also aboard were Lucas, Julia, Marta, and Caspian Lagazi.
The big cheese.
The big cheese himself. And that is where we are now. Marta doesn't look super happy at you guys, but the rest of them were just kind of ambivalent. Lucas is dressed in sort of like long black fabrics, and he's got ravens sort of just congregated around him. Julia Lagazi, on the other hand, is like this big woman wearing like black plate with spikes, looks like mean and has like a lance next to her. No horse that you can see of any description, but like it's big black iron lance. Marta, just with her daggers, same as you've seen her, sitting quietly, looking a little pissed off, but here nonetheless.
Can I just slow wave at her? Really slowly.
And Caspian, who is an older looking gentleman, maybe in his mid-60s, very clearly human, as are they all, wearing very simple, plain, loose attire. He has a book strapped to his side, and he has a wooden staff with a skull affixed to its top, standing next to him.
What is it with people in skulls? So, do you want to look evil?
Thesia, I'd been thinking about this actually, and I think how she stands with, the group now, and like that's family. Thesia is going to storm up to Caspian, finger like actually in his face.
Sure.
Vicious mockery, whether it works or not, she will try it.
What is the saving throw for vicious mockery?
It is a wisdom saving throw, and my spell save DC is 20. Let me double check that. Yes, it is 20. You probably succeeded.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh shit. It's 4d4 psychic damage.
Sure.
That's 4. Maths. 4 plus 7 is 11.
11 points of psychic damage. What do you say to him as you?
It's like storming up to him. It's like, how dare you? How dare you put us through this? How and because of everything, like where they started at Oddmore, and the notes we found like threatening to reveal
Yeah.
founds, like Trudge's like, how dare you threaten people? How dare you get this money for him? You disgust me, and I don't care what you say about me. And like, I point to Marta, but it's not directly. And you shut up, don't even say a word, because Marta knows what happened on the battlefield. And like, Thesia is fuming. Like, you just threatened people because you needed money because your deal went south, and I'm stuck in the same position. Like, all this anger is like bubbling over as soon as she's met him. Like the stuff with Asmodeus, even though she's not angry specifically at that moment of the contract she has now, because Asmodeus won't let her feel anything for that.
Yeah.
Just the overall situation, and that she has to work with Caspian is like, I am not happy. I'm like, this is my family. You're threatening people, and you're just getting money for him. And like, yeah, Thesia is just absolutely fuming. But she's like, finger to chest, up in his face. She's probably a lot shorter than he is, but it's just like thin eyes, the mouth sort of like the skin's coming away on her mouth, like her jaw is dropping as she's just spewing these insults.
Whilst Thesia's doing that in the background, can I use minor illusion? I don't know whether it will work, but create like one of the spider brooches and just like cause it to crackle on fire, like burn a little bit.
Sure. Yeah.
Just be like, no.
I am just going to pour a drink and just be like, sit back and enjoy it. Oh, okay.
I do not need to explain myself to you, Yuan T. He like fully ignores the damage you've done to him. He ignores what you've been saying. You think you can judge my actions?
Yep.
We'll step around you. You can see this man is a little bit taller than you for sure. He has the bearing of not just somebody like noble, but somebody like martially proficient. Like he has the feeling of like a general on the battlefield. There's something very like magnetic about this man. It's not that you like him. It's just he has an aura of authority to him. He speaks very softly. It's sort of like breathily. And he will look at Cloud. My business is with this entity. And his eyes go directly to Moon.
Your business is all of us. With all of us.
You
not
all...
just this entity. This entity has a name. You might want to start using it.
Magic at his fingertips. Return to your original form and speak to me, Moon. He's not compelled. Your silence is just like, I don't like this guy. What's with this dude?
In my head, I'm not going to say this out loud, but to Slither, I will say, we don't need to like him, we need to use him.
Okay. What do you want? Evil human? Sever my contract. I know you can. Do it now.
I am not using the scythe on you until we get our part of the bargain done. There is no way.
You, little Tabaxi, and you on tea, and you, child of the 9 hells, do not understand the stakes of the conflicts you have touched upon. We have a chance, a real chance to hurt the god of evil, to hurt Asmodeus himself. And you will delay this.
Yes, but do you want you and your family going into a potential lethal fight without having some kind of protection for being able to come back?
You, at this, you'll kind of smile. My family and I have all the protection we need.
Thesia just muscles under her breath. Yeah, not from me, don't.
You are all powerful, but violence is not always the answer.
No, but it feels really good.
You are young. Give it some time, Druid. You will come to appreciate the calm between the violent bouts in your life. Your very, very long life.
Yeah, well, some of us don't go running around making deals with demons and devils, so that's still not going to happen right now. You're not going to get your contract severed until we finish our business on Needle.
I count 1 for 3. He will go and sit back down. Captain, I believe we are ready to go.
Cloud will just really slowly go back to Theramin, sort of her tail is really down and be like, yeah, that was me being brave for that much time. I want to hide now.
I think I'm just going to pet her on the head. Calm her down. Rub a little ear.
Thesia walks back to them, but having slightly her head over her shoulder so she can see if they're gonna do anything behind her back.
They don't seem to be doing anything.
As she approaches Cloud and Theramin, she'll be like, well, if they piss me off one more time, I'll watch their body fall to the floor and I'll take their shadows and wear them like meat suits.
Do you think I was right? Yeah, well, yeah, you still need to eat them. Do you think I was right to tell them that I'm not severing their contract yet? Yeah. I just feel like they're not going to help if they just get what they want now.
No. Yeah, that's our leverage. We need them.
Okay, that makes me feel a bit better.
You did very well.
Thank you.
Amazing. I think Dust will just come over and this Tabaxi sort of super speeds into your social circle. Are you all right?
Fine.
I did not know you had such altercations with the others who boarded the ship.
They tried to kill us.
Yeah, it's more they had altercations with us, and now we have altercations.
I mean, we didn't start it.
No.
It's a developing relationship.
Developing relationship, I understand. Should you need backup, I am very proficient in martial disassembly, shall we say? And the captain is not so bad himself. Alistair sort of waves, and as he waves with his like black sand hand, that sort of like crackles with electricity.
Want one of them.
Before we set sail, is Ash coming along? Is anything else? Is there anything else you guys want to bring along? Is any other little bits?
I think I'd leave Ash with Dylan.
Cool.
I know I could use him as like a mount if needed, but I think I'd leave him behind.
Cool. In that case, the captain calls to the crew to bring in the gangplank. The sails unfurl, and you see he calls up a wind which bears the ship aloft. This is a skyship. It sails very smoothly, actually, through the air. It like probably more smoothly than if you were on the oceans. Up into the sky, he seems to have control over the wind, so there's not a huge amount of turbulence or anything around the ship itself. Various crew members go about. You can't see anyone in the crow's nest, but nobody seems to be worried about that. So, various little bits and pieces as the ship sets sail. It's not a very long journey to Needle in a skyship. From here, about 2 hours pass you by pretty quickly, pretty uneventfully. The Legazis don't move a muscle. It's like they're so inactive, it's kind of creepy in and of itself. It's like, oh, they're not doing anything. Oh, they're not doing anything. You can't see their chests move. I think I'd be picking up like little bits
of stones and just every so often, specifically Marta, just...
Marta will react to that with just...
I think Thesia will join in, like poking the bear at Marta a little bit. Like, oh, Junior's getting upset.
And as soon as I get a reaction from it, I'm like, it's working. And I will find I will go upside it and find bigger like pebbles or rocks or anything that I can.
Sure. Yeah.
And just, yeah.
Marta does not retaliate in any way. And does not move, and the rest of them do not move to help her or anything like that. Roll me a quick insight roll, if you'd be so kind. Anybody who wants to can roll me a quick insight check.
Ooh, I've got an 18. That's all right, isn't it? Plus,
that's pretty good.
19 plus 4, 23.
23.
19? My insight. Yeah, 19.
2 19s and a 23. You can read into the vibe a little bit there. Well, it becomes apparent to you, even though they all sort of look the same age between Lucas, Julia, and Marta, you can tell immediately that Julia and Lucas are older than Marta by a lot. And they themselves are much younger than Caspian. But the two of them seem to, if not approve of what you're doing, then at least disapprove of the way Marta has behaved enough to allow this to happen. And I'll say with a 23, you can even probably see that Caspian, who again has this sort of like authoritative air to him, you can tell probably like from the way that like Marta looks at him, has made it very clear to his however many great granddaughters that she is not to engage with you. She is not to retaliate, and it is out of a fear of him that she doesn't respond to you.
So they've lost respect to Marta, I guess, because she lost to us and stuff.
It's not because it's probably not because she lost to you. It's probably more to do with her bungling of the situation. Like
the way she handled it.
yeah, like death doesn't matter to these people, but the handling of situations does. Yeah. What were you saying, Lily?
I was just gonna say how you described like the airship. It reminds me of Treasure Planet.
Yes,
The airship out of
yes,
Treasure
it's
Planet.
definitely Treasure Planet vibes for sure.
Yeah, and that made me very happy.
Thank you so much for
I must have been
that.
like 10. That's such a nostalgia trip. I'm gonna watch
I love that
Sorry.
film.
Anyway, carry on.
I know that film makes me happy. Oh, so good. And you see the ship dips below the cloud line again, and you see Needle. Needle is a hunk of rock coming out of the ocean. It's like pretty sheer cliffs up, and then sort of like a craggy, bouldery, more flat area that's maybe 100 feet by 100 feet, and then just more spits of the spire of rock that just go upward into like a needle point, hence the name.
Okay.
You can see, like, you guys can just see, no perception check needed. There is nobody on the rock. It is just a rock in the middle of the ocean. There is nothing there.
I think as soon as it comes into sight, I go to the front of the ship, and like my ears would go like flat back, and my tail would start like not violently swishing, but sort of like you can see her starting to get a bit anxious, seeing like there's no one here.
No.
Like all of this has led up to this, and she can't see anybody.
No tabaxi, no Brennial, absolutely nothing. It's a barren rock. Like, besides some like seaweed and barnacles clinging to the rock near the water, nothing grows on this rock either. There's no life here. But Caspian calls to the captain to set down anyway.
Where do we set down? Like, towards the top of the...
Yeah, so like just hovering next to sort of like an area where you can disembark, basically. A gangplank is set down.
Before I get off, can I make like, I don't know what it would be, maybe a nature check to see whether it's a natural, like there's nothing that grows here just because of the type of rocks, or whether it's magical in nature?
Sure, I would let you do either a nature because you're a druid, or an arcana check for that.
Okay. I think nature's better for me.
Druid.
Yes, but I don't have druid proficiencies. So no, I don't think that's only an 11.
An 11, you say. Yeah, you're looking around. There are a few, like, you can see in the water nearby. You can see sort of like just under the water there are sort of like shoals and rocks and things. It looks like this is an area that seafarers would just go around if they're like leaving the coast.
Okay.
So that's one of the reasons that like doesn't show up on a lot of maps. Is like it's one of like just like an area of rocks and technically islands, but like there's nothing there. But as to whether or not it's magically created or not, you don't really know.
Yeah. Okay.
A reminder that Awen did come here to check this out for you guys, and wrote something in her letter to you, saying she couldn't find anything, but got something with her divination magic, some kind of ping to do with maybe she wasn't invited to the island.
Yeah.
But she wasn't able to find anything here.
Mm.
Well, now, this is a Captain Alistair Armstrong talking. Doesn't seem to be much going on here. Do you want us to come ashore with ye and be a little bit of a shore party, as it were? Check it out. I'm not so technically magically proficient, but I can shoot lightning at things to see if that helps.
It would be much appreciated. We'd love to have you along.
Absolutely lovely. More than happy to do that. Dust, why don't you come along? Is Gimbal awake? Dust will quickly go up to the crow's nest and be like, no. It's like, all right, just leave her. Gimbal's our bugbear. Look out. She is asleep most of the time.
It might be nice to have someone on the ship just in case. We don't know what's going on here.
Oh yes, we've also got we've got Esme Rose down below, as well as her grandfather, and our ship mechanic, etc. We've got the rest of the crew here as well. They're not quite as proficient as we are at combat. The black sand sort of crumbles and reshapes into a sword.
So cool. So cool.
Can I preemptively put a spell into my sanity?
Oh, absolutely. Yep. So I will even say that you could have done that yesterday. So you've got all your spell slots.
So I forgot that I could do that. I want to put in Crown of Stars.
Oh. I think, forgive me for this, I'm going to stickler on the rules of the thing I gave you. The staff can hold a spell slot that you can put into it, so it's up to 5th level. It's a 5th level spell slot, so you can put a spell into it. Any of your spells up to 5th level, you can put it in there.
So Enervation then, please.
Enervation, beautiful.
What? Just quickly, were we level 6 adjustment level? Me and Days.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I think you two are, and then Callum or Theramin rather is 9. Therefore, it doesn't matter anymore. You can cast any spell you want without incurring a life point penalty. You fully acclimatize to your magic. Okay, day. The 4 Legazis, the 3 of you, Dust, and Alistair all head down the gangplank to the Isle of Needle. You guys, at first, you're just on this island. Everyone starts looking around. There's nothing really here. There's some, walls of stone that go up a little ways. Go over to have a look. Anything in particular you guys want to investigate?
You see if there's any tracks, footprints. Is it just solid stone without any dust on top of it? Is it just?
I think the dust would have been blown away by the sea winds. I think it's just rock.
I think I want to let my flock kind of circle the space and kind of have a look thing.
Yes, and I realized during the after the Matt Shesha fight that the minimum number of flock of familiars you can get is actually 6. Because you are casting that at a 5th level when you cast it. So
the minimum amount is 6.
Well, the total number you're going to get is 6. So rather than 3, you're going to have 6 pseudo dragons in your little flock.
God, I need to name them all. But yeah, all right.
Because there's Norman Quincy,
Maggie,
of course,
and
then 3 more.
Okay. I'll think on it.
Yeah. You think on it. But your pseudo dragons go around and have a little look around. Just gonna roll some quick perception checks for everybody. A couple of them look around. And they send back to you that they can they smell they smell a familiar smell here. I think Maggie will send back to you that she smells Awen. Very faint traces of Awen sent here. She was here within the last 24 hours.
In what direction?
Just on this island, going just toward. You know how I said it's kind of hard to explain, but the rock comes up and then there's sort of a flat area and then it just keeps going up over on this end. She went over to where those rocks were.
Oh.
Can I ask
Guys,
Sliver if he's...
Sorry. I'll tell you guys.
You carry on.
I'll tell you guys what Maggie's just told me, that she's picked up Owen's scent.
Ask Sliver whether they can sense a vague presence of my clan or what they were here finding.
I do not sense your people, but I know what's coming.
Can we stop with the cryptics, please? I just...
Oh, it's fun though. It's very fun.
No.
You might not think it's fun, as much fun as I do. It's just really cool magic that's here. We've all been invited, Cloud.
I know we have, but invited where? To where? Where do we need to go? It's just rocks, and I literally start kicking rocks and getting quite angry.
Wait for it. You see, Marta kicks a rock herself and just goes, "There's nothing here. What the heck are we supposed to be looking for?"
And I just grab something and just throw it at her.
You throw something. Marta seems to fade from view. It's gentle. It's not like mist. It's just it's just like she just fades out of view. Alistair Armstrong fades out of view. Lucas Lagazi fades out of view. Dust
I thought was nice.
Fades out of view. And Julia Lagazi fades out of view. The people who are left are the three of you, the Moonlight Scythe, and Caspian Lagazi. And very slowly, the ocean and the sky and the ship fade out of view. And you all just hear "You've been invited." The ground is covered in snow. There are trees around you, very, very tall and thick and strong. A moat of glittering water stands before you, and an enormous jutting stone comes out of the ground, upon which stands Brennial Amakiir. Stands, his left eye shines with the oracle's light. Star elf patches of darker skin amidst a brown face. Next to him is a little sapling tree in a little pot. And out of him come 100, 1,000 little threads of blue light, which go off into the air just above these trees and around this area. And to each one, there opens up a little window to a different terrain, a different place. And through each of them, you can see different assembled peoples. You guys see You see elven faces. You see centaurs. You see satyrs and strange gray-skinned, eyeless beings with long eyes and tongues. You see winged, angelic-looking people. You see tall, almost Goliath-looking people with dark red skin and white eyes, bald, crag-like heads. You see sphinxes and humans of various races. You see tall, slender-looking humanoids with black suits and 11 eyes across their faces. You see goblins and Vidalkin, Furbolg, and spindly tree-like beings called Tig. You see merfolk and tritons, loxodons who are elephant folks, rocks who are rhinoceros beings, rabbit folk, owl folk, fairies, minotaurs, gnolls, Kuotoa, Gith, Erzulai, changelings, Aya, Tabaxi. You see your people through one of these portals. And through the last and largest of these portals, you see dragons. Hundreds upon hundreds of dragons. And at first, it's not clear that there are hundreds and hundreds of dragons because there's only one whose form is perfectly in center. This enormous silver dragon who beats her wings, stays afloat, and all around her are tiny little specks swarming around. At first you're like, are those insects? No, those are normal-sized dragons. Normal-sized being about the size of, like, anywhere between the size of a car and a house.
Can I ask if my flock didn't make it through, did they, to the through this portal thing?
Your flock did make it through.
Cool. Well, they're terrified.
Yeah, I think your flock, 100% sent fear your way, and reverence as well, which is not something you felt from them before. Like, a fear and a, like, we can't mess with that.
Yeah.
At this time, I would like to send you all... Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. I would like to send you all the link to the owlbear.
Oh.
I feel like we're going to die.
Yeah, I don't feel great about this.
I didn't make a separate token for Caspian, but he's just going to be there.
Oh, there we go. Just close it. Let me open it. Can I go there, please?
Oh my god! Oh, that's so cool.
Caspian won't be right next to you guys. I'll put him just there.
Yeah, fuck you, Caspian.
You guys see this scene. All of the different portals are, for the purposes of the map, just outside where the map goes. All around Brennial and this area. At this time, Thesia, you hear the voice of Asmodeus in your head. I may not be able to see exactly what you're doing, but I do know that you just teleported a great distance across the world of Saigalia. Now, Thesia, this necklace is a very good idea, don't get me wrong. I appreciate your guile in this matter. However, I'm putting you on standby, and I'd like for you to take it off.
I know I can't say no because he'll make me do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to stand in front of Cloud and look her dead in the eye.
Stand back where you were. Stand back. No. What are you doing?
No, I keep going to move. Because if I keep going to move, and in my head I'm like, well, if you stop me moving, it's going to look suspicious, isn't it? isn't it, Asmodeus?
What are you going
To let
to
me move.
do?
So I'm just going to stand in front of the crowd and say, I won't take it off. Out loud.
I think I'm going to Helm of Telepathy, Thesia.
You can't read my mind.
So you're going to do a casting of Detect Thoughts with your Helm of Telepathy. I'm just going to quickly have a look at what the DC is for that, or what the saving throw rather.
I think I'd look really confused because I would. Oh, excuse me. Cloud would be focusing on Baxi, my people, and she'd probably go to move, and then that's probably when Thesia cut you off, like, help.
You use your Helm of Telepathy, and Theramin, you skim the surface thoughts of Thesia, and you catch the words of Asmodeus, a voice that you recognize in her mind, saying, "That's enough now. Take it off. Don't say anything else to your friends." And you guys see that Thesia takes off her amulet of non-detection in front of you.
I'm going
Can I
to...
put it back on?
What? Oh,
Can I
right.
just
See, yeah.
put it back on?
I think also, but in between that, I'm going to grab, like, Helm of Telepathy, Cloud, and be like, something's up with Thesia. I heard Asmodeus tell it. And she,
Cloud would just fight to put it back on her then.
Daisy and Lily, could you each roll an opposed athletics check? If you'd be so kind.
Okay. Oh, I'm such a strong put.
Mine's an 8.
Oh, mine's 16 plus 9.
You jam this amulet back onto Thesia's
Jam it down my throat.
neck and hold it there while she tries to... She's pushing against your arms to take it off.
Mage Hand has no strength, does it?
Barely any. Not worth it.
Yeah, not worth what I'm trying to think. Okay.
Can
Can I? Dace, do you have metal armor on?
No, but my shield's metal.
I was going to heat metal it onto you. Like melt it. Like melt the armor around it so you couldn't take it back off, but...
Thanks. But no.
No, but as soon as Theramin says, like, something's up, I'm like, she's not taking this amulet off. Are you joking when we're in front of him? No.
I would like to message Cloud.
Yeah?
I know it's going to block it because he said I can't talk to them.
Not think to them.
No, actually, I'm going to message Caspian.
Okay.
Because he said them. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm going to message Caspian and say, do I get a word in it?
Just a short thing.
No.
I don't think it's a word limit.
Sorry for earlier. I'm not in control.
You get back. I understand. We will help. Caspian raises his staff. Brennial, there is one here who works for your enemy.
Fuck you.
They have come. He is controlling her.
Thank you.
To undo your work here.
There goes all the subtlety that we had.
And Brennial will call down. For all of the Roger, guidance that I gave to you for all of the boons that I put in your path. I had thought to assuage any need you would have, to draw upon the strength of one so evil. Thesia, we are going to help. Theramin, Cloud, we don't have a lot of time. He's going to throw up a spell. Thesia, your body starts to move in slow motion. You can still see everything happening at the same time, but your body starts to move in slow motion. So we have to speak very quickly. We don't have a lot of time now. Thesia is going to do something, and we are going to have to save her. My good friend Slither, and Mamoune will go, "Hello, Brennial! You are going to be very integral in doing this, but it will not work while the power flows through her. She must be weakened first." We don't have a lot of time. I am in the middle of this ritual. I must continue. I must not lose concentration. Cloud, Theramin, I must not lose concentration. If I do, this is over, and Asmodeus wins. Everybody please roll initiative, and things are going to start getting wiggy.
Oh, God.
Days, you know you told Josh your hit points.
I got a nat 20 on my initiative.
Holy crap. That is so fitting.
Well, I got a 2, so that's all right.
I got a 5.
Oh, Cloud.
Do I add anything to this?
Your dexterity modifier.
Okay, so I got an 8.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Okay.
5.
You see Brennial turns. I will do as much as I can. I must maintain concentration. Caspian, I'm counting on your aid in this. Caspian nods. For so long I have waited to break with Asmodeus. This betrayal, it shall be sweet indeed. You guys see, I'm afraid you're going to have to reload your images in just a second. The map, Brennial starts to incant, and you see that he is weaving a spell. You know that Brennial was looking for a total of 4 artifacts in order to complete his ritual. The Moonlight Scythe, the Mask of Tortured Stone. You see a stone mask next to this sapling tree. Looks like it has like veins, cracks that have been mended in it. 2 other things, the Whimsy of Nightfall, and, of course, the Private Fears of Trees. He begins to incant, and you see above you, the open sky, the sun sets, and darkness of evening comes upon you. From this tree exudes this golden burst of light circling around him and it. Brennial has just cast a spell. And I will tell you guys, he has just cast a spell which is called Whimsy of Nightfall. And he will say, I cannot complete my ritual without the Moonlight Scythe, Cloud. We must weaken her, and then you must get it to me. In this moment, Thesia, you hear Asmodeus's voice in your head. All right. It seems it's time that I took the wheel. Several new lines appear in your contract, the total of which is to state that Asmodeus will make you use the scale now. Thesia brings forth this red scale and lets it go, and the slow spell on you breaks. The effect on the area is that everything becomes far darker, and the golden light coming from this sapling darkens into a black-blue light. One more time.
Pretty. It is very pretty.
This is what's the name of the people? They're freaking amazing. These map making people. They have a Patreon that I got this from. Just gorgeous, just gorgeous. D&D home, battle maps. For whatever reason, I can't. Moonlight maps or something. They're beautiful.
They are very beautiful. Whilst this is all happening, can I shout to Brennial and just ask, do you need the charges on the side?
I do not need the charges on the scythe. Use that to save your friend, and then I need the scythe. Thesia. This scale overtakes this space, and you can see it takes everything Brennial has to maintain this connection that he is keeping magically with all of these different realms, all these different worlds and peoples. He is immobile. He's like trying desperately to keep hold of this magic while Asmodeus's power radiates in this space. Asmodeus says, all right, why don't we just deal with your friends and take a little look-see at what Brennial's been planning, shall we? This is going to feel really good. Thesia, your hit points are doubled.
Wow.
You gain an additional 2 uses of Devil's Luck. You gain immunity to the frightened, charmed, and stunned conditions. A portal opens up near you, and from it, a pair of pit fiends emerge. As Asmodeus sends backup. The way this is going to work mechanically is like this. Brennial Amakiir is maintaining concentration on a spell, on this ritual. If his concentration breaks, something incredibly bad is going to happen. Thesia, your objective is to take out your friends and break Brennial Amakiir's concentration. For intents and purposes, what Asmodeus intends is for you to be the final boss of this campaign. Did I forget to mention that you don't have a limit on your spell slots and you don't take damage from casting spells?
I was saying, oh, you're giving me all the good things, but in such an evil way.
You may cast, if you wish to, you may cast 9th level spells all day, every day.
Jeez.
So, with that said, we are going to begin combat. The other thing that I should mention mechanically, and Moon will say this in a way that it works in game, using the scythe with its charges on Thesia while she is what I'm going to say is I'm actually going to change it. Thesia, you have 5 things of Devil's Luck. While she has Devil's Luck, the scythe will not work on her. You have to sufficiently drain her of resources in order to use the scythe and sever her connection to Asmodeus.
Devil's Luck is like you get a reroll, or is it?
No, so I can automatically succeed any roll.
Any saving throw or force an attack made against you to miss if it hits you.
So I can essentially miss you 5 times.
Yeah. So here's the deal, Daisy. I know this is a big curveball that I'm throwing your way.
I missed like the last 2 minutes because my package arrived.
Oh, wonderful.
Sorry.
We were just going through some of the mechanics for Thesia. Essentially, what is going on is Thesia's got 5 uses of Devil's Luck, which is an automatic success on a saving throw or turning a hit into a miss against her. While she has those, the scythe won't work on her to sever her contract with Asmodeus. You guys essentially will be able to win this combat if you do sever her connection. Right? There's a big thing that I'm throwing at Daisy as sort of a last thing. Daisy, if at all possible, try to win.
Do I get saving throws like Theramin did with the other sport, or is this just complete takeover?
This is complete takeover. So you are rooting for your friends to save you, however, you must try to win this combat. Does that make sense?
So I have to legit fight them that I want to kill them, but I can't.
You have to legit fight them like you want to kill them.
I was thinking, do you know what, the other night I just saw this thing and I was like, what's the worst thing that could possibly happen is like getting to a level 20 character like barred because they are just stupid powerful at some points and making them actually you've been the big bad the entire campaign and you wait for level 20 to turn on everybody else. Thanks, Josh.
You're welcome.
Quickly,
yeah.
if a spell says that the target takes half damage on a successful save, if Daisy uses her Devil's Luck, does she still take half damage?
Yeah.
Because it technically would be a success. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Plus, you've got 2 pit fiends helping you.
Me.
Yeah, Thesia.
I can't accidentally hit them, can I?
If you use an area of here's the thing, you're trying to win. The pit fiends will help you win. So if you use an area of effect thing and they happen to get caught in it, 100%. But if you could use an area of effect thing and not hit them, that would increase your chances of winning. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm so conflicted.
I know this is an evil, horrible, horrible thing to do. This is Asmodeus puppeteering you and forcing you to do this, essentially. This is the big bad evil plan.
Yeah, the level 20 bard's the big bad evil guy.
Yeah.
I assume I start the round.
And when we start, we're going to start with Thesia. That's our initiative. This is the big final fight. We have a complicated thing going on. You guys came here to kill Brennial. However, Asmodeus is intent on killing Brennial, and he's using Thesia to hurt your friends. and try to stop whatever Brennial's doing. You guys actually don't know what Brennial is doing.
We're just trusting him.
But he's trying to help, or so he says. In any case, this is the final fight. We're gonna go into round 1. Is there anything else that I can clarify for anybody?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Thesia, you are the first to act. What do you do?
Do I have full control of my body?
You have full control of your body. You make the decisions. However, you must make decisions to further your victory.
Technically, what I want to do is not going to help me win. So I'm not sure if that's going to work, because Asmodeus can't see me doing it.
It is in your contract, I'm afraid. He doesn't need to see you doing anything. You are just compelled to do what the contract says. And the contract says you got to try to win. You got to do everything in your power to win this fight.
In that case,
devils are evil, man. Devils are not good.
so I can't put the mask on.
I don't think that would aid you in winning the fight. I don't think that would help you win the fight. But I am going to sit back and I'm going to leave it to your judgment. I'm going to trust that you have understood the instruction.
I have understood the instruction. I do not like the instruction.
I understand.
Like the fury thing. Yeah, I
It's
know
a
the
stupid ass
council's made
decision.
this
I'm elected
decision.
to ignore it.
Because the mask won't help her win because of the effects it gives.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean I can't tell someone else to put it on.
Would that help you win?
Throwing it to the ground and leaving it up to offer is throwing it away.
Throwing it away is good.
Yes, and then it's up to someone else to pick it up.
It's up to somebody else to interpret what that means, for sure.
Or remember what it does.
You
I don't know
don't
that
know
they don't
what
know.
it-
You guys don't know what it
They
does.
don't know what it does. Okay. So I'm still in front of Cloud at this point because you were helping me get the amulete on.
Yep.
I'm gonna reach into whatever satchel pocket the mask is in, get it out. Don't actually know what it looks like. So we were just like, yeah, a mask, like a helmet.
I think that it kind of looks like a Dishonored mask, like a Corvo mask.
Yes.
And it's got like kind of like mechanisms in it where there are bits that are going to like strap it to your face.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna look at Cloud. I can't message you to tell you what it is. I'm gonna like almost do like this, like throw it on the floor, like maybe like 5 feet away from me. So
Yep.
it's literally out of my reach at the moment.
Yep.
And how close are the fiends?
From you,
Yeah.
15 feet and 20 feet respectively.
Oh, I want to use this spell and I wanted to use it against someone bad.
I apologize. These things are actually much larger than that. They're going to be like this. Oops. There you go. That's where they are. Pit fiends are big.
Whoa. They're still 15, 20 foot away from me.
Yeah.
Theramin's that close. How far's Caspian?
30 feet.
Oh, he won't be affected. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm using an AoE. 5th level synaptic static.
Ooh.
Please can everyone make an intelligence saving throw? Yes.
Including the pit fiends?
They're
Okay.
within 20 feet of me.
Intelligence is not my strong
Please.
point.
Can I? No, I can't.
So minus 16.
21.
Cloud is a success.
One of the pit
I'm
fiends
sorry.
gets a 21 and the other one gets a 9.
Is there,
Okay, so
can I use my reaction to use Uncanny Dodge, or is that a melee attack, not spell? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I thought it was. Evasion is the other one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So an
That's for a
area
dexterity
effect.
saving throw. Yeah.
Okay.
Callum,
what-
I'm so sorry. It's 8d6 of psychic damage.
Freaking what now? Oh my gosh.
7.
Just D6. I don't even know.
What's the damage, Days?
Damage.
It's actually only 24
Okay.
psychic damage.
12.
Lily takes 12, but Callum and the other fiend,
Yep.
you are muddled thoughts for a minute. During this time, you roll a d6 and subtract the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. The target must then make an intelligence saving throw at the end of its turn, ending the effect on itself on a success.
Got it. And what's your spell save DC?
20.
20. Okay.
So Callum, basically you can make an attack, but you then have to roll a d6 and minus whatever number is on that when you are attacking.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So you get a little clumsy.
Damn it. Okay, do I still roll like what 8d6 now for damage?
No, Daisy
Oh,
did it.
no,
It's
they did it.
damage.
Done it.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I mean, not cool. But, yeah.
So, yeah, you see, Cloud, you're trying to hold this onto Thesia, and then Thesia just brain blasts everybody in this area. You can see Theramin looks a little dazed, as does the second pit fiend. But you managed to stay clear-headed. Next in the initiative order is going to be Brennial Amakiir. Brennial needs to take it's going to take him this round and next round to do the next thing that he's going to do for this ritual. So he's literally just going to take his turn doing that. Then it's Caspian. Caspian is helpful. He has his staff, and he stops walking on it. Like, he stops putting his weight on it. You see he walks forward. His eyes glow green in a similar way that you've seen some of his brethren do before. I believe I can deal with these. The two pit fiends and Caspian are going to be affected by a spell that he's casting to do a quick saving throw. Okay. Uh-oh. They get really good on this. But they fail. Each of them fails this. You can see that both the pit fiends and Caspian blink out of existence.
He just looks very proud, like, why?
So Caspian and the pit fiends are they are occupying one another until something happens there. Okay, then it would be the Pit Fiend's turns. They are going to be rolling against this guy. Okay, so they are fighting somewhere. He's sort of like dragged them away so that they're not immediately in the vicinity, and they are fighting. Cloud, you're up.
I need Thesia to make a Constitution saving throw.
What am I trying to beat?
You are trying to beat a 19. 10. Are you double lucking it?
Oh, it's going to have to be automatic that I double luck it if you're going to hit me. I'm going to take half damage of whatever you say, don't I?
If you double luck it, yeah.
Okay, one double luck used.
Okay. You're getting blighted, my friend. Divided by 2. You take 24 damage. It's almost 50 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to say, Thesia, we came here with a plan. What happened to the plan? What happened to the plan, Thesia? Thesia? It's like really panicked, like, what's happening? What's happening? No.
I think, because I can't really say anything, I'm just going to, Thesia's just going to cry in response. Just so, like, you know, it's not her.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make that clear that that's not Thesia at the minute. We need to say Thesia.
Yeah.
She's in there somewhere.
I think that Theramin actually still have your detect thoughts up. I think that Theramin, you can hear what's going on in Thesia's mind. I think that you could sense Asmodeus was in there, and you feel that this scale that she's like set forth in this space has radiated nine hells energy. This is very familiar to you. This is the same sort of energy, but much more powerful than your father's was. Of anyone, I think you recognize evil nine hells devil magic when you see it, and you can hear surface thoughts of Thesia. You can see that she doesn't want to do this. She's trying to figure out a way to get this to work. You know, even as the detect thoughts ends, because a minute has passed, she's thrown away that mask for a reason.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Just quickly, I'm gonna bonus action and turn into the chalice.
Awesome stuff.
Sparkly and starry.
And then it's Theramin's turn.
So I'm gonna go for the mask.
Please.
Free object interaction to get the mask into your hand.
Okay.
So you still have an action, bonus action movement.
So I'm gonna move back again. I don't know. Should I put it on or not? I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, you don't know what it is.
Can I attack still though?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast because I've got minus. I can take away minus D6. I mean, how much? Yeah, let's do it.
I'm adding
No,
will
to
as
attack.
my reaction.
Asmodeus.
So you gain
a D6. Asmodeus throws into Thesia's mind. For such paltry damage as what you just received, I don't think that you'll need to be using your devil's luck, do you? No, you can take this hit. I've given you a little boost just so that you can weather the storm, as it were. Basically disallowing you from using it on each of the Eldritch Blasts that Theramin's going to be sending at you.
Just stand there and take it.
Damn.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your attacks.
Mm-hmm.
and then subtract the d6 and then add a d6.
I would have my shield up because
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
So I have to roll a d20 first to see. I've got a 31 on the first roll. And then
Yeah. I mean,
I don't have to worry about the shield down because my AC is 22.
Even if you roll a 6 on a d6, you're still hitting.
A 1.
so 8.
Yeah.
8 damage for the first hit.
27. Take away 2. So that's all right. 25.
That still hits, yep.
And then a 4 damage.
So 4 plus 7. It's 11 points of damage on the second one. Awesome.
Okay. And then d20 again for the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I will get there. I'm just a bit slow.
That's all right.
A 9. So that's not hitting.
9 in total.
No, 9 plus 13, I think. Yeah, plus 13.
24. It could
22.
still hit. 22.
I thought you were
That is
DC.
my AC.
Then you're going to hit.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll take away d6. 2.
That's a 20, then that misses. Yeah.
So the third one misses.
That's what I mean. And then last one. 2. So yeah, no. That's
And the last one's not going to hit. So a total of 8 plus 11 is 19 points of damage to Thesia over the course of these Eldritch Blasts.
I'm sorry, that was confusing for me.
No, I
You
know.
get like 4 attack turns in one turn with Eldritch Blast. It's not easy.
It's not easy. Theramin, could you make an intelligence saving throw?
I have
Oh, I could have used Will for you for this.
I need a bigger space for rolling this dice. A 9.
9. So you are still brain blasted. Your brain's still like you go to shoot your Eldritch Blast and your balance is off a little bit. Your vision blurs a little. So you go to shoot Thesia. You pick up this mask. You go to shoot Thesia, and 2 of your hits go wide, and the other ones just graze her. Also, she's your friend, and you maybe don't want to hit her that much.
No.
That brings it back up to Thesia. You see your friends are having a hard time hitting you, but Theramin's got the mask, and you feel you have to try to beat them.
Can I just ask if can Moon like tell what a magical object like properties are?
I can do a great many things. I don't know. Let me see.
Like investigate the mask, basically.
I could try.
Good to know.
Ah, these are dire circumstances.
I'm going to cast. Sorry, so I can cast any level spell now,
Yep.
and I'm not restrained by spell slots.
No.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise. And I'm gonna choose lower planes, so I'm immune to fire and poison damage. Well, the second one doesn't matter because I'm immune to poison and I'm now immune to charm, so
Yeah.
that doesn't matter. I will get Spectral Wings, which gives me a flying speed of 40 feet. And I would like my wings, instead of being like angelic and feathery and nice, the wings are going to be more like skeletal, so like nothing in between, but the actual bone structure will be made out of words that are constantly moving.
Very cool. Very cool.
But that does +2 to my AC, so my AC now is 24 with my shield.
Yeah. Which you can cast as a reaction. That's incredible.
And all my attacks, all weapon attacks are magical. and I can use my strength or dex for this. And I can attack twice instead of once. Soz, guys. But that is my turn, is to cast this. And I'm gonna move away from Cloud. Right. Out there. So I'm like 10 foot now away of Cloud, but I'm hovering. I'm not like flying yet.
Opportunity if she moves away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, can I though? Because I've already used my reaction.
Oh, then no. You don't have a reaction to use.
That's fine.
Because you wheeled, that's what it was.
I wheeled.
Yay!
I wheeled.
Oh, this is a bonus action.
Ah, so you can cantrip or use a melee attack.
Yes. But this does last for a minute. Okay, before I move away, I will attack Cloud. Yes, I have disadvantage because you have... Oh no, you're not attuned to your cloak yet.
Nope. But it does depend on the type of damage.
It would just be with a plain dagger. That's cool. I have to specify my daggers now. So I'm going to go to attack you twice.
That's cool.
First attack is gonna hit, I think, 25.
Yep.
And a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
But can you halve all this damage for me?
Yes. 8. So 4.
Brilliant. Thank you.
I'm very sorry.
I was going to get you back, don't worry.
Just turn into like some angelic bard thing. Just hover away like, woo.
And that's adding your dexterity to the damage?
Oh, and my dexterity to the damage.
Yeah.
No. So it would have been 7 and 7.
So halves to 3 and 3.
3.
Okay, so I need to take an extra 2 points of damage.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Yes.
And then I shimmy away. With
Shimmy,
my wings,
shimmy,
like
shimmy.
float away. And just walk away. Yeah. I'm going to be like defensive, like with my shield.
You guys see Cloud and Theramin, Thesia, skeletal wings made of words come out of her back. She takes a couple of slashes and hovers, floating backwards. She is silhouetted by this dark blue corruption of this ritual that Brennial Amakiir is performing up on this rock. She's sort of like haloed in this like black blue light as this whole world is covered in night and this oppressive nine hells darkness. You guys can feel the power of Asmodeus. But ultimately, it's 3 of you, relatively close to one another, your found family, and your sister is being forced to fight you.
Yeah, throughout the entire thing, even if she's not like... Because Asmodeus would like take the emotion part of it out for her. It's within her contract not to be scared. Even if she's not like physically very upset, just tears are just rolling down her face. Like it's something so subconscious now that even Asmodeus can't get to that part of her where it's just like crying and she's just like, and she can feel you guys' fear. So it's just like, to her, it's just like, I feel everything.
You feel everything. And I think that actually starts to, that comes through for sure. That's brutal. We come to Brennial Amakiir's turn, and you can feel the fears of everyone gathered. You can feel this anxiety from these various different realms that are connected through Brennial to this space. You can see the anguish and these and the tabaxi trying to shout, to say something. No sound makes it through these barriers. They see Cloud. They are Cloud's people. They want to come and help. There's nothing they can do to be there to help. And behind you, you hear these whispered words that Brennial says to this sapling tree. Because your power connects you to the fears of living things. You hear Brennial Amakiir say, "To you, little sapling of Glynerosa, I make this solemn vow. You shall be buried within the bowels of the earth. Never again will you see the sun, nor bathe in the light of the stars." And as he makes this promise, you can hear absolute certainty that this is a binding oath that he is making to himself and to this being, and you feel this fear from this sapling as Brennial, using his magic, opens up the earth, and this tree is gently lowered down, 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 into the depths.
Secret fear of trees.
Private fears of trees.
Pages.
That's Brennial's turn. Caspian and the Pit Fiends. Let's see how they're doing. That is a brawl. Holy crap. But Caspian is still holding them there. So that is good. Cloud, that's you.
I'm going to bonus action change form into the archer. And I'm going to try and dispel magic
Okay.
on Thesia.
Oh.
What level are you casting it at?
6.
It's gone. The Tasha's otherworldly guise is gone.
I enjoyed that for a hot second.
Unless, I think, does dispel magic require a thing?
I don't know.
What,
I don't
saving
know. I'm a
throw?
bit confused. It says,
No,
make an ability
there's no
check using
saving
your
throw.
spellcasting. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
There's no saving throw. So if you cast it at 6th level, then a 6th level or lower spell will end, and I believe Tasha's otherworldly guise is a 6th level spell.
Let me double check. I think it was correct. Yes, it is.
Then your form disappears.
Just break my ankles on the way down.
Yeah, would Thesia take falling damage?
I'm hovering. I'm not like
Yeah.
10 foot in the air. So I'd literally
Damn.
just like twist my ankles on the way down. Just like, oh,
Okay.
oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
if
all I
you're-
can do this turn.
Okay. Theremin, you're up.
Oh,
Oh.
just walk away.
I'm out.
Sorry, that
I'm
was
back.
bad timing.
That was me. That's me. I want to find out what this mask does, but without like putting it on my face, just in case my entire head goes green and I end up in a yellow suit or something.
Yeah,
So-
100%. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
16 plus. I don't reckon it's much. Oh, what the hell? Plus 5. What the hell? 21?
Oh, that's a good roll.
21.
21.
Amazing. You can see that this mask. I should have asked for investigation, actually. Probably, but
No,
this is
fine.
probably it's magical. It's magical. You can see, you can tell that this mask is designed to blind and mute the person who wears it.
Oh god, I need to put it on Thesia, don't I? I guess maybe not. I don't know.
I mean, if she can't see us, then she can't cast visual spells.
Roll insight. Roll an insight check. Oh, and subtract a d6 from that. I'm so sorry.
From my every roll, is it? It's
from
not just,
every check you make.
Oh, what? So the last one, I don't get that information.
Well, roll a d6 and we'll see.
Oh, d6. 3.
3 on an 18, you still get that information. And now roll an insight check, if you'd be so kind.
Okay. 20.
Nat 20 doesn't matter what the 6 is. Nat 20. You pick up this mask. On a nat 20, I think your head clears. I think that's done. I don't think you need to subtract a d6 anymore. Just done. You pick up this mask. This mask is meant to blind and mute a person who wears it. If this is put onto a spellcaster, they will be effectively neutered. Most spells require a target. Most spells require verbal components to cast. You're meant to put this on Thesia.
Yeah, I know what I need to do. I want my dragon's help.
You have 6 pseudo-dragons.
Pseudo-dragons
I'm
pinned
going to
down.
throw the mask up to the pseudo-dragons to catch. Maybe Maggie is.
Yep.
And I don't have an attack or anything, do I? To distract. I don't have that, do I? Or have I used that as an action already?
You haven't used an action yet. I will say that you those are just a couple of checks. But we designed this mask. Daisy and I designed the mask and sent it over to Daisy. Now, this is the part where I don't remember exactly what the DCs are. I have to go and check.
No.
Give you one sec.
Trying to figure out how I could get it on her without. Or maybe the dragons aren't the best option. Maybe I could no chance.
Maybe you could use the dragons to distract.
Yeah.
I mean, I found the damage. No, wait, that was something else.
Okay, so basically the way this mask works is you will make a melee attack against the target. So you will add either your strength modifier or your dexterity modifier to a d20 roll. If that hits, then there will be a strength saving throw that Thesia will make. And if she fails by 5 or more, actually that's not fair. It just if she fails it, then it latches onto her face and she is blinded and muted.
Okay, so I can go up and use it as a melee. Right, okay. That's nice.
And
That's better than...
I'll give you wheel as well, so you get an extra d6.
Oh,
The
sick.
attack roll.
Yeah.
That's 2.
Hold on. I'm gonna... So that is an attack. I melee attack with something else, or I just melee attack as the...
Yeah,
mask
melee
on
attack
it?
with the mask.
Yeah, with the mask.
All right, okay. Cool. Let's do that then.
Okay, so with d20, just add your strength or dexterity modifier.
And a d6.
Add a d6.
Shit. So I'm gonna roll that again. Oh, fuck's sake. I've got a 4. Oh my god.
I don't think that's hitting.
No.
You've got the right idea, but not hitting this time.
I'm not even gonna... Yeah. Fuck.
That's
I
your
mean, you
action.
keep the wheel until you want to use it.
Yeah.
So you don't just lose that.
There's no point rolling off. No. Okay. So is that me up then? I've run out of moves.
You may command your pseudo-dragons to attack if you would like.
I will. Why not?
Okay, so that's 6 attacks. I might make this easy and just do that for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, because there's a lot of rolling and stuff going on. Just quickly open them up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack rolls coming at Thesia. Okay, so it's a 22 your armor class with a shield.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is going to be 2 hits of the 6. 6 piercing damage. And then 3 piercing damage from those 2 as they go in to sting you. And can I get a Constitution saving? Actually, you're immune to the poison condition. Doesn't matter. So that's an extra bit of damage as you are swarmed by 6 little pseudo dragons.
So have I just gone to try and attack her with the mask and just like slipped and fallen past? And then all of my dragons are like, no, stay away from him. And
Pretty much.
like,
I think
Yeah,
so.
I like that
Yeah.
image.
Call me Theramin, well done.
We gotta stay dead.
Just warming up. I need better rolls, please. Please, Lord of D&D.
Chaos gods, guide this man.
I need a higher power's help now.
Okay, that's Theramin's turn. Thesia, you are up. As a free object interaction, you take off your necklace.
Okay.
Asmodeus goes, oh, that's exactly what's going on. Very interesting indeed. Well, as fun as it is to watch you interact with your teammates, I also brought you here to kill Brennial Amakiir. Why don't you go kill him?
Yeah,
Why not?
why not? Why not? 'Cause I don't have the fucking movement, you idiot. And she says that to she says that to Asmodeus. Like, really? I think Thesia turns to her. Brennial was like, he's all the way up there, like, you dumb.
Well, I mean, you can make your way there. Come on, use a little initiative. You were much more engaged when you weren't my slave and I was giving you all these powers. You were all coming up with plans and going after people yourself. It was
See,
inspiring.
you said it yourself. When I wasn't your slave.
Yes, I expect better from you now that you are my slave, Thesia. This is very disappointing.
Then be disappointed.
Tut tut.
Is Theseus
You
like
know
saying
what?
out loud, or is this all? Because I'd love to just be able to hear like her rebuttal, just like.
Oh,
Or if you're going to hurt your friends, at least do like the giant laser sword thing you were doing earlier. That stuff was awesome.
yeah.
Asmodeus just sitting back. You hear him crunch some popcorn.
So, backseat driving.
Backseat driving.
I was going to use True Polymorph on one of the pseudo dragons, but it's a shame it's only one. Shame I don't have mass polymorph and turn them all into cats or something. I will. He wants laser sword. Let's appease the laser sword. Yeah, okay. I will go to attack Theramin with my standard dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And then Psychic Blades and Divine Smite. I'm only using 2. I'm saving it. That's what I'm going to tell Asmodeus. Saving it.
Saving what? You don't have spell slots. Use the damn thing at the highest level you can.
Prick. Theramin, I'm very sorry. That is a 25 to hit. I assume that hits. Yeah.
Yep.
Fine. So psychic blades, which is 8d6. 6. 9. Ah, my calculator's turned off. Shame I can't add it up. What do you look at that? So it's 24 psychic damage plus. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Plus 5d8 divine smite. Which is 6. 10. Plus 13 equals 6. And then I will accompany that with laser sword thingy, which will be, I will use Wrathful Smite, which is an additional 1d6. That is 41 damage.
Is that on top of the 24?
So that was, sorry, I was just adding it up as I was going.
Wonderful.
Oh, wait, I haven't rolled.
So 41 altogether.
Sorry, that'd be 49, so I didn't actually add weapon damage.
Hellish Rebuke.
Do it. Not immune to fire damage anymore.
No, I'm not. Oh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Hellish Rebuke. What am I doing?
I need to make a dexterity
Got to do a
saving throw.
Oh,
use devil's luck. Sorry, Callum.
So it's good. We need to get rid of those. So
Yeah.
That's the
But
idea.
if you did, yeah, but if you did Hellish Rebuke, I would Hellish Rebuke back.
Oh, you do take half damage though. So
I do.
you do.
So please roll 2d10, Callum.
No,
Oh, really? Yeah.
this is cast at 5th level because it's Callum.
Oh.
So you are going to roll 6d10, Callum.
Am I really?
Yeah.
You are, my friend.
60. I'm such a very.
Hellish Rebuke is so good for the warlocks.
Okay, 60-10.
Mhm.
All right, keep a track of the amounts. A 2 is a great start, everyone. It's classic. What is going on today?
I'm keeping track.
3, a 9.
There you go.
Uh,
That's 3.
a 10,
Okay, that's 4. 2 more.
7,
Okay. Last one.
and a 5.
That is 36 halved to 18 points of fire damage that hits
Yep.
Madame Thesia. And are you Hellish Rebuking in turn?
I want to, but Asmodeus will make me use it at 9th level, and I'm not doing that. So no. No.
I wouldn't survive.
You would. You take half damage because of Tiefling fire resistance.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Are
No, don't.
Asmodeus goes,
It's a joke.
Thesia, are you holding back? That would be against your contract, you know.
I had to say I've had Hellish Rebuke, didn't I? Fine. I'm sorry, Callum. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please? You do
No,
get-
what if I just say no?
You fail. Please don't say no.
You do have
Wait.
will.
You do have
15
will
plus
if you need it.
3.
What did you get?
Was that 8?
21 altogether.
You pass. So you're going to take half damage twice. You're going to take a quarter of all the damage that she rolls.
How many am I rolling? Is it, so it's 1d10 per level after second?
Yes. So at 9th, you're going to be rolling 10d10. So on average, you're going to be rolling 50 damage here.
And 4 is 33.
That is a remarkably low amount to roll on 10d10. This is like the dice are so telling a story here. It's amazing. It's like this Asmodeus forces you to cast this spell. And Theramin, what comes at you is like even less than what you threw at her, even though she's very clearly got a lot of like demonic, like devilish rather power coming through her. You take 16, so 33 halved to 16, halved to 8 points of fire damage from this hellish rebuke.
Okay. That's not bad at all.
Holy moly.
That could have been so much worse.
Well, it's the same with my rolls as well. They've all been really unlucky. Maybe it's because they're at Thesia.
Yeah, I don't think, like, it seems to me like the dice don't want you guys to fight.
No.
This is the clearest it's been.
That's a good excuse. That's why I missed. Yep.
Yeah.
I did that on purpose.
Anything for your movement, Thesia, before we move on from your turn?
He's going to make me move anyway, so I'm just going to move 30 foot towards Brennial. So wait, let me measure. There we are.
Boom.
With the
I'm rolling them now. Absolutely. With a +4, you don't have shield up.
No, because I'm moving.
Because you used your reaction to Hellish Rebuke.
Oh yes, so I'm at a 19 armor class.
A 19 armor class, that's much more manageable. However, still only 2 hit you. But it would have been only 1. So this is good. You're going to take 2 instances of 6 points of piercing damage. For a total of 12.
For a total of 12.
These are opportunity attacks to sting at you and bite.
It would be a lot worse if I wasn't immune to poison, naturally.
Yeah. If they were able to give you the poison condition, that would be worse. Yeah, it'd be very bad.
Yes.
Excellent. You start making your way over there. Brennial has to take this turn. Again, the fact that he's able to maintain concentration at all in the midst of an enemy domain ability like the one you have invoked is insane. You see absolutely like just masses of power just rippling off of this guy. He's using all of his magic to try to make this work. And there is something about the connection between all of these different people that is allowing this to happen. He needs these connections to stay open. There's a lot more to this ritual than you guys initially know. Cloud, can you give me an Arcana check?
Of course.
And a perception check, if you'd be so kind.
Okay. Okay. So Arcana is gonna be 12.
Okay.
Oh, these dice hate me. Perception though is gonna be a 22.
So as far as Arcana goes, you don't understand all of the crazy magic that's going on. You just know that your friend is being hurt. You know that Brennial is trying to do a ritual. You can see your people, and you look over and you make eye contact with Storm. You can see her. She sees you, and you just have this moment where she's looking at you. She is sort of like mouthing something you can't quite make out, but it's very clearly like wants to be with you. And there are all these different races, all these different peoples who are sort of congregated here. Brennial is going to take, this is his third turn in combat. It looks like he finishes enclosing this tree in the earth and closes the earth back up over it. He turns and will call out, I can get back into the fight to a limited degree. I've done all I can without the scythe. But that's all he can do for this turn. So we're waiting on him for the next bit. Caspian and the Pit Fiends.
How they doing?
Oh no!
Sorry, that is a good name for a band.
Caspian and the Pit Fiends. I love it. Caspian reappears over here. They've moved a little bit. Oh, you guys can't see them. Bam. Boof.
Oh.
Biff.
Oh.
And you guys see that this first Pit Fiend has just given him a big old clop on the head. Just bam! You can see that he's in like full combat mode. He's got like a shimmering armor that has appeared on him, and he's got like a sword made of light in one hand, and like Gandalf style, got a sword in one hand and a staff in the other. And it's been like really fighting these guys. Part of his head has full caved in with this bludgeon attack from the Pit Fiend. Doesn't look like he cares. These Pit Fiends look hurt. They look like they've taken quite a significant amount of damage, but they are still up. Pit Fiend number 2 is going to go. They have a fly speed of 60 feet. How far can they make it? 60. Can make it right there. Okay. Doop. Doop. Flying in towards Theramin and Cloud, enormous club in hand. This truly just this large red devil with these teeth and mace coming on over there. I'm going to do a quick check and see you are both within 30 feet of it. That's not good. Oh no, 20 feet. Oh, you guys are fine. Woo! It's within 20 feet, not 30 feet. And he doesn't have a reach. Okay, he can't reach you in time. That is good stuff. Cloud, that's your turn.
Okay. She's going to cast a spell. Let me just make sure I can cast a spell. Yes, I can. So that square there. I'm just going to be painting something on. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, wait. So she's cast Spike Growth. The 20-foot radius centered on a point. So, yeah, perfect. So any creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell must make a wisdom check against my spell save DC, because it's camouflaged to look like natural ground.
So Thesia, because those are stairs, you do not have direct line of sight, so could you get a wisdom check?
Oh no, it's before they enter it. So if Thesia moves up to it, it's before she enters it.
Got it.
It's classed as difficult terrain as well. Wonderful. And you take damage for every 5 feet you move in it.
Amazing.
And then I'm going to bonus action fire an arrow, because I am the archer.
Oh yes.
And it's radiant damage. So I make an attack. That's a natural 20.
And that's a devil's luck.
That's a devil's luck. That's the third use of devil's luck, so that does not hit.
Okay, it means I've only got 2 left.
It does, but I was really hoping that would hit.
Sorry.
Damn it. And then I think I'm just gonna... No, actually I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay, Theramin, that's you.
Hello. I'd like to send the my flock to attack pit 2,
Oh, yep.
if that's possible.
It's more than possible.
Thank you very much.
Whoop. They will make their attacks. What's the things? 19 armor class. That's rough. 1 hits.
Yeah, better than nothing.
It's better than nothing. That is going to be 6 points of damage to pit 2.
Cool. Cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. I think I might use my heal. Maybe I'll save it. Unless I get attacked by something that's like 6 points damage. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna do a innovation on Thesia.
Okay. What is required?
She must make a dexterity saving throw. And on a successful save, the target takes 2d8 necrotic damage. And on a failed save, the target takes 4d8 necrotic damage.
Got it. So go ahead and make a dex save.
I'm
Yeah.
going to devil's luck it again.
So that's 2d8 necrotic damage, right?
Yeah.
So, Theramin, go ahead, roll 2d8 necrotic damage.
Hello, there you are. 5. 8.
13 points of damage. And then you regain 6 points of health, Theramin.
Yes, I do.
Because that is what enervation does.
And isn't that is that
She succeeded on it, so you don't get to do it every turn.
okay, right. So
But in theory, yes.
okay. And is a melee, that's a don't worry actually, I'm gonna say. Maybe because Cloud's pretty agile and stealthy. No? I might try and see if she wants the mask to do her don't you have like a special sneaky attack thing?
Sleight of hand, but I don't think it's going to be a sleight of hand. I think it will be a strength.
It's an attack roll.
Okay, well I'll keep her.
I think we got the same to dexterity for attack, so
Alright, cool.
All right, then we go back up to Thesia's turn.
I am going to use Shatter in between, so I've got a 60-foot radius in between Callum and Cloud.
Oh boy, let's draw this out. 60 feet.
Oh no, it's a 10-foot radius, but I need to see within 60 feet. So
Oh, I see. 10-foot radius. So it'll go like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So both of you make a Constitution saving throw, Plaz?
22.
Pass.
19.
Oh, you just fail.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage.
Oh, the damage.
Am I
I'll be
taking half?
using. Yeah.
Oh, can
I'll
I
be
use
using-
the hold on, I've got the thing that Lily gave me.
Will.
Will.
Oh, well, then you're guaranteed to succeed. Because even if you get a 1, you hit the DC.
Well, I shall use it then.
Amazing.
Okay, you both succeed. I'll be using it at 9th level, so that'll be
9d8,
9d8.
I believe. Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah.
10d8. That is 53 points of damage up to 26 that you each take.
I'm sorry, Callum. Callum's down.
26. What? What did you just say?
What do you?
You're so powerful.
Yeah, looking scary.
Fine.
How are Theramin and Cloud looking after this attack?
Fine.
Fine, yeah.
I haven't actually taken much damage.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired, but I still got some fight in me. It's definitely made me go, ooh!
I got you, boo, don't worry. I've got healies, don't worry.
The air rumbles around you, the ground cracks beneath your feet as Thesia.
What type of damage is it? It's not
Thunder.
Thunder.
Damn.
Thunder.
I'm just going to move away.
Yeah, before Daisy enters or Thesia enters, you can make a wisdom perception, but only before you move. You're meant to move into it. Can you do it?
The ground is not sus yet.
Ground is not sus.
Brennial looks at Thesia, says, "We will break his control over you." Reaches out, magic in his hand, and casts Feeble Mind.
I love this spell.
Great spell. You are going to take 11, 12, 14 points of psychic damage automatically. And then I'm going to need an intelligence saving throw.
No, you're not. I'm going to use my last devil's luck on
You need to roll it first, because you need to fail the roll before you use the devil's luck.
Please, Sarah, fail. I don't add anything to this, do I? Or do I
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
I wish I had some at that moment before asking that question. +2. That is a nat 1. That is a 3.
Yes! Incredible. Let me just find his spellcasting feature. You get a nat 1 and use your last Devil's Luck to resist the effects of Feeble Mind. Brennial has done his bit, as it were. You hear in your minds, Cloud and Theramin, now is the moment to do it. You can sever her contract. Caspian is going to trade blows with this Pit Fiend. Pit Fiend number 1 looks so close to death. Like as this just radiant sword just into it, but the Pit Fiend is still up. Pit Fiend 1 brings down the mace. And Caspian Lagazi dies.
Damn, I'm not in 30 feet of him. I want that shadow.
You see his body just like crumple. You look away for a second in the heat of battle, look back. That staff and tome are gone. Pit Fiend numero uno is going to make his way over as far as he can to you guys. 60 feet's a long way. Holy moly. Flying over here. Pit Fiend numero deux. Let's just gotta quickly have a look at what this spell does over here.
The Guardians are going to be so pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
We can't sever their contract now because he's gone.
Should have died then. Pathetic.
I know, right? He was only fighting 2 Pit Fiends at the same time on his own.
God.
Amazing. Pit Fiend number 2 is going to reach out. It is going to close the distance with Cloud. It'll take attacks of opportunity from the pseudo dragons. 2 hits, taking 11 points of damage. It's not bad, actually. That flock of familiars is pretty good. And will cast. I don't know. Does it want to cast or does it want to just bludgeon you?
Bludgeon me, bitch.
Bludgeon me, bitch.
Hit me.
Hit me. Come on, hit me. You want to do it. I know you want to do it. Hit me. It's gonna cast hold monster. That's a different spell. Hold on one sec.
I use a monster now.
That's not a monster. She's a good foot.
It's almost exactly the same thing, just with a little bit of extra range. Okay, can I get Cloud to make a wisdom saving throw, if you'd be so kind?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Natural 20 plus 4.
Jesus Christ. What is this? I was like, the DC on a Pit Fiend is so high. What the heck?
We said this earlier, the dice know.
I can't make the stakes high enough because you won't fail the right checks or do enough damage to each other. It's amazing. But it's like you have will. Your will affects the dice, and I don't know how you do it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I love it. Okay, the Pit Fiend fails to cast Hold Monster on you, and that's the end of its turn, and then it's Cloud's turn.
How far away is Thesia from me?
Away.
Maybe
about
70.
Yeah. I was going to say, we're like Gambit, but with dice. Just make it do what we want.
I'm going to have to take an attack opportunity. And then... Oh, but if I dash as a bonus action with my normal movement, that's only 60 feet.
You do have
Feline agility, I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take the attack opportunity and move up to Thesia.
Okay, let's do this thing. It's going to make a mace attack against you.
Is that a natural 1, Josh?
Yeah, it's a natural 1.
No, it doesn't make an attack against me.
Let's go ahead. Oh no, I can't bring it close enough. Anyway, it's a natural 1. This thing has such an incredible bonus to its attack rolls. It does so much damage. In a blur of speed, Cloud avoids its magical grasp, zooms between its legs, and rushes up these stairs toward Thesia.
Just in my mind, I'm just saying to, because I don't know whether I'll get a proper goodbye with Sliver. I'll be like, thank you for all you've done. Please help her as I go to use the charges. Hit. Well, hopefully hit.
It's been an honor! Go ahead and make an
so
attack
I get
roll.
plus 12 of this. That is going to be a 24.
Thesia,
So-
I'm afraid. Oh no, no, that's it. You can't get higher than that. You can't get up there. Holy moly. You swing your scythe. And the point of the scythe just touches Thesia and goes, and he goes, poke. This contract is severed between Thesia and Asmodeus.
I can rip these out my... Do you know what I'm going to do? Don't need that. Don't need all this pads and shit no more.
Right out of the ring.
Oh, right out of the book. Absolutely incredible.
Savage.
I don't think I've got any more. There with. Oh, divine smite. Down hands. Divine sense. Nope, that's it. He's gone.
You hear the voice of Asmodeus go, no, 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 no. As the Moonlight Scythe cleaves through this contract, Asmodeus, his influence is gone. The contract burns to nothing. Your mind is your own. Your body is your own once more. Your paladin powers leave you. Your divine sense goes from you. Your level decreases back down to 20. You are a level 20 bard. Your proficiencies stay the same, because that's a pain in the butt, but your proficiency bonus goes down back to being a plus 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thesia, you are free. However, this scale of Asmodeus remains in this space, trying to corrupt this ritual. Brennial reaches out a hand as if asking for the Moonlight Scythe. The scale pulses, the pit fiends roar. We're going to pick up next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Tune in next time for the thrilling finale of the Mockeries. Goodbye.
Bye.
What the hell?
I was the bad guy.
You were
That
the
was
bad guy.
easy. No
Thesia
match.
runs down in heels, Theramin.
Holy moly.
That was crazy. I didn't even have to use the mask.
You didn't have to use the mask in the end.
That mask, me and Josh were talking about it, and I was like, I need something that I could use against Brennial, but also use it so I incapacitate myself. And if you put that on me, how much damage did we agree that if I try to take it off?
Oh,
It
I
was
have it
something
here.
silly.
I have it here. If you take it off, well, it's 2d4 damage. Slashing damage, I believe.
Yeah, so it makes it very hard for people. So if you put it on me, I would take damage to remove it, but then that contradicted my contract because I wasn't allowed to hurt myself. And I wouldn't be able to tell someone to take it off.
Yeah. So there's a really good loophole in there.
But I just tricked with it.
Smack yourself in the face with it. Smacked it.
It's because that's like the first time I've done a melee attack in the entire campaign, and like Theramin's normally from a distance, like shooting people, and he's just like, right, I'm gonna do the melee thing, but no.
I'm going to do the thing that you guys do.